Welcome back, everybody, to Heavy Duty Country. The title probably fooled a lot of you. Probably just for a second if you've been following me for a while. But I know some of you lefties clicked on it and were like, yeah, you're right, man. You know what I call that? I call that lefty bait. A lot of people on YouTube use clickbait. There's something called catfishing out there on online dating, where somebody puts a picture of themselves 10 years ago, 100 pounds lighter. Yeah, I just took that concept and used some lefty bait. But you guys want to say it's the police's fault. Every issue in America is because of the police. We need to reimagine the police. We need to defund the police. We need to relook at the police. We need to stop police brutality. So for those of you who really understand what the police do, you're going to feel right at home in this video. But for those of you who are unrealistic about life, this is going to hit you right in the gut. For those of you who think policing is a huge issue in this nation right now, you're 100% right. Here is the issue with it. For some reason, people, mostly on the left, have lost complete respect for the police. And I'm going to talk about one key fundamental part of this that would change everything, that would bring law and order back to America. Very simply, when you screw up, when you break the law, what is your first thought? Is it, okay, I screwed up, I gotta be a man, face the music, be put in handcuffs, ride in the cruiser, go to jail, and then figure it out? For those of you on the left, probably not. Your first thought is probably, all right, how do I get away from these guys? Oh my God, he pulled handcuffs out. It's police brutality. And why would you think that? Were we taught that as kids? I sure as hell wasn't. I was taught to respect the badge, even if you think they are wrong. And trust me, I have been in handcuffs before, and I 100% did not agree with it. There's a video uploaded of me on YouTube of me being in handcuffs on the side of a freeway because I was trying to check to make sure the buddy of mine who had just gotten into a terrible crash was okay. Did I agree with why they put me in handcuffs? No. And that's the point of all of this. You lefties, get in your head, because it's all over the news, that you guys now think that you can just evade arrest and you're not going to get punished for it. Or you can riot and you're not going to get punished for it. But here's the reality of most of all of these police brutality, wrongful shootings, all of these dumbass cases that are coming out nowadays. The criminal tried to evade arrest. So here's how we fix this, and I'm dead serious right now. There needs to be a statute added in terms of evading arrest. Yes, evading arrest is a crime. It's not strict enough because people evade arrest and then they say, oh, the cop used too much force. And then the cop gets screwed for you evading arrest. So here's what needs to change in policing for all of you people who keep saying it. If you evade arrest, whatever happens after is on you. What I mean by that is that you are leaving it up to a cop's judgment. You know what? Let's take the cop out of it. You're leaving it up to a human's judgment. Meaning, if they have one handcuff on you and your other arm's free and they didn't get a full search in, they did a high-risk search. They don't know if you have a gun in your pants. They don't know if you're gonna go run into oncoming traffic and cause an accident. Which means that they're gonna use whatever force is necessary to detain you, fully detain you. And that's where the problem lies right now in America. Is y'all don't want to respect police officers, you want to try to run away from them, and then you want to pick and choose how much force they use to detain you. You did something stupid to the point where you got a consequence. You're not going into court after your third DUI and saying, you know what, instead of a year in jail, I would like to just make toys at Santa's workshop for the kids all around the world. I think that's fair, so that's what we'll do. Thank you. No, life doesn't work that way. So you really want to change policing. You have to change people's thought process about police. You have to reestablish respect from everyone. How much do you have to lose if you try to evade arrest? Well, you know what? It may be your life. Here's the other thing that needs to change, to say the least. The media companies out there who are continuing to promote these stories about somebody evading arrest and then being upset about how much force was used to detain them. CNN, MSNBC, I will go all day with these companies who cover this stuff. You are the problem. You are going into weak people's minds and you are feeding them information that directly says if you try to evade arrest, most likely the cop's gonna get in trouble because he's gonna use too much force on you. We are at a point in America where this is going to end one of two ways. There is nothing in between, and it can end a very good way and it can end a very bad way. Let's start with the good way. People start respecting police officers and the law again. The way to get there is nationwide. There needs to be a statute added that says if you evade arrest, you are accepting the consequences of how much force is used to detain you. Period. Now, the bad way is America turns into the Wild West because cops don't want to do their jobs anymore. Because it's almost impossible to do your job correctly nowadays with CNN and all these other companies picking at everything that you do. We don't call the cops out in the country. I have many cops as friends, but I call them to say what's up. I don't call them to say, hey man, there's a robber on my front porch looking through my bushes. No. If y'all want the Wild West, continue to do your thing. But let's get one fact straight here. All you people who are evading arrest, all you people who are hating on police, all you people who want to change it every single day and make it specific for you, y'all are the ones who call the cops the most, not us.